Welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we're going to create a Laravel application and install the necessary packages to enable us to authenticate our Ionic application. So first of all, we're going to create a Laravel application. So Laravel new Ionic Sanctum, and after installing or creating our application, we will cd into it. So cd Ionic Sanctum, and we're going to pull in the packages we need. So composer require Laravel Sanctum, which is a package developed by the Laravel team, and then Laravel UI. So Laravel UI will help us to bring some CSS and front end sorry front end scaffolding, and also be able to sorry be able to add authentication to application. The Sanctum is what will help us authenticate our mobile application, which is Ionic in this case. So now that we have the two packages pulled in, let's open it in a code editor. So open in Visual Studio Code. Right now, I'm going to do a little stuff here. Going to change the database here to SQLite, and then I'm going to create the SQLite of the database. So touch database dot SQLite. Okay, now that we have that, let's go to the documentation here. In the documentation, we are supposed to publish some config files, so let's publish that. After that, we have to do a migration of this migration file. So yeah, the users, and so that we can authenticate, and then it will also do some migrations for us. For Sanctum. So let's go ahead and migrate. Yeah, so user stable, person access token, then field job stable. So we have that done for us. Now what is left is for us to add this middleware to our API group. So yeah, let's go into app http kernel. Let's look for the API, and let's we're going to use it here, and then pull in into the API so we can authenticate with Sanctum. So let's go over what we've just done. So we created a Laravel application, then we pulled in two packages, that's Laravel Sanctum and Laravel UI. Then we added ensure front-end requests are stateful to our API middleware group so that we can authenticate with Sanctum. We also migrated our files here. I think there is one thing left I didn't do. So PHP artisan, yeah. So we're going to use the UI to bring in some UI scaffold. Let's use view, and then auth. Okay, so let me try and migrate again and see. Yeah, so the auth brings additional table for us. That's the password resets table. So we have to take note of that. I should have done this before the migration. Yeah, but that's the beauty of Laravel. Yeah, you can migrate as you add migrations. All right. So let me just show you the application in the browser. So Ionic Sanctum dot test. Sorry, Ionic Sanctum dot test. Yeah, we have it installed. And the reason why it's looking like this is because we've not built our CSS JavaScript. So let's install the packages. So I'm installing using Yarn. After that, we will use Yarn run dev so that it will use the Laravel mix here to compile the GS and the source file so that this thing will look nice. So wait for it and a little, yeah, almost done. Okay. All right. So that's it. Yeah. So let's now yarn run dev, and it should build CSS and JavaScript for us in no time. That's it. And let's reload again. Yeah. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to create. Let me use. Okay, let me just use a password. Password. Make sure I type it right. Password. So let's remember that. Oh, let me change this to something else. Maybe Ionic at sanctum.com. It's okay. Let's register. All right. So now that we have this ready, in the next lesson, we will also create our Ionic application and start with connecting that to the Laravel application here and see whether we can do some authentication.